Hey everyone, it's Andrew back with the third episode of my YouTube channel. On today's episode, I am going to teach you how to play a really popular fun board game called Rummy. This is a game I used to play all the time when I was a kid, and I had forgotten how to play, so I looked it up this weekend and watched a couple YouTube videos and wanted to share it with you guys while the rules are still fresh. So this is a two-player game. You start by dealing out 10 cards to each player. The dealer goes second. And then with the 10 cards, what you want to do is you want to get to the point that you have what are called melds, groups of 3 or more cards, either all of the same number or whatever these are, faces. So I don't have any of those. But if I had like 3 queens, for example, that would be a meld. I think it's called a meld. And then the other thing you can do is you can get 3 in a row of the same suit. So like if I had a 7, 8, 9, I don't. I have a 7 and a 9. But if I had an 8, and that can keep going. So it can go up to a 10, jack. The videos I watched didn't say whether the ace is at the top or the bottom. I assume you can do it both ways. Okay, so you have your 10 cards. Your guest has their 10 cards, and then in the middle you have the deck of cards, and then one card that's turned over like this. And when it's your turn, you can either take this card that's turned over, or you can pick a card from the deck, and then you discard a card. And you're trying to make these melds and get as many melds in your hand as you can. And everything that's not in a meld is known as dead wood. So this deck right now is exclusively dead wood. And you want to get the total value of the dead wood down as low as you can. So face cards count as 10 points, and then the number cards count as like whatever the number is. And aces, one video said they count as 1, and one video said they count as 11. So I think you should just like play and see which one you like. And okay, so you're going back and forth, taking turns, drawing a card, seeing if you can make a meld. And at some point, you'll get it to the point, well, you might get it to the point that you eliminate all your dead wood, and that's the best. That's called gin. So if that happens to you, you take your card, you discard it face down like this. And then you say gin, and then when you say gin, that means that you win, and you either get 20 or 25 points. The 2 videos I watched said something different. Okay, but there's another way that a game can come to a conclusion, which is you say, okay, you get your dead wood down to the point that you have below 10 points of dead wood, and then you can knock. So you discard your card, and then you knock, and then the other person turns over all of their cards, and they show what melds they have, and they show what dead wood they have. At that point, they take their dead wood, say this is their dead wood, and then if any of these would go with one of your melds, they can attach that to the meld, thus eliminating the dead wood. Now, only one video pointed that out. The other one didn't, so you could play with or without that rule. But anyway, they end up with their dead wood. You count it up. You count yours. If they have lower dead wood points than you, then they win, and they get a 20 or 25 point bonus. Like you called, like when you knock, you're basically saying, I think I'm in a position where I have less dead wood than you. And if you're wrong about that, then you get penalized with that 25 or 20 point penalty. And if you otherwise, let's say that you have 2 points of dead wood and they have 9 points of dead wood, you take the difference, 7, and that's how many points you get for the round, and then you keep on playing till you get to 100. It's a really fun game. I hope you'll give it a try. Play around with the different rules and see which ones you like. And thanks for enjoying my YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.